Have you ever looked at your KUCCPS placement and thought, hisi yangu bana, quote unquote, this is not mine. You are not alone, and you are definitely not stuck. Hey, welcome to the Kenyan Student Channel, where we empower students to win even when the system lets them down. This is episode 5 in our series, KUCCPS Rejected You. Watch this, a practical guide with 7 clear alternatives if KUCCPS failed to place you, or give you a course you did not choose, or just feel like your dreams were buried under bureaucracy. But before we dive into today's life changing strategy, if this is your first time here, please go back and watch our first video in the series. It gives an overview of all the 7 alternatives so you can understand the big picture and decide what's best for you. I've linked it in the description and in the pinned comment. And one more thing before we move on, 98% of you watching this channel but have not subscribed. If you are a student in Kenya trying to make the best of your education, career, and even the future, this channel is for you. Hit that red subscribe button, turn on the bell, and let's grow together because your dreams are bigger than coops. So let's get into it. What exactly is this alternative? Because alternative 5 is simple but powerful. Combine your current degree program with short courses that match your interests, passion, and career goals. So let's be real. Some of you are placed in courses like philosophy, sociology, animal husbandry, or even education, no offense. Not because you wanted it, but because the system did what the system does. But instead of dropping out, sitting in bitterness, or hoping to transfer next year, you can play the system and win. Stay in your current course so you are still building your academic credentials. Then add short, practical courses on the side, which can be part time, online, or even during school breaks in the fields you actually love. And this combination creates a powerful double advantage in the job market. Okay, so why exactly does this strategy works? Number one, you maximize your time because instead of sitting around blaming coops, you are building skills where you study. Why waste that opportunity? You have the free evenings, you have the weekends, you have the breaks, you build other skills. And if you have time for TikTok, time for, you know, everything for X and everything, then you have time for these small courses, short courses, for these skills. Skill up. That is now becoming the gospel of the day. Number two, you actually explore your passion without the risk of dropping out. Test new waters with zero fear. Okay, so you are actually testing because you are still in school. You are not really looking for the money at the like for real, and therefore you have the option of trying so many things without worried what you'll eat in the evening, because majority of those people who are going to take this option are having help loans, they're having their parents supporting them, and so forth and so on. Okay, so there's no risk. Number three, you actually increase your employability. So degrees alone don't cut it in today's market. Employers want practical skills, the digital literacy, and the problem solvers. Okay. Something else is flexibility. Mm. Many short courses are online and self paced, meaning you can learn in the evening, during the weekends, or over the holidays. Again, it opens new doors because short courses can lead to freelance work, business ideas, NGO opportunities, that is, the non government organization opportunities, or even a full pivot into a new career. Who knows? So keep on trying this. It's an alternative worth trying. That one I can assure you. Okay. So strategy combinations. Let me show you how this looks practically. So for instance, if you are having education, you are an education arts student, and you really wanted to get into tech, but you did not get into it, you can start learning graphic design, learning coding, right? And then you can end up transitioning into an educator, whereby you now start teaching other than teaching in a classroom, you now start teaching online. Okay, that's the ed tech. Okay, sorry, that is an online tutor. For an ed tech, you now start having these tools that are going to assist these online tutors, or you even come up with an own website, so you become a technician yet you are still an educator, or you even become a curriculum developer simply because you studied these things. So it is because of a short course that you added. If you're in agriculture, You can decide, you know what, I can do agribusiness. You have a short course on it. You can do digital marketing. Okay, you end up becoming an agri entrepreneur or a farm branding. If you are studying business management, you can actually decide to have a short course on data analysis, Excel, and QuickBooks. And these are things you can start actually earning while still in the university and end up becoming an analyst or an accountant. Then we have law. You can decide, I want to study mediation or public speaking, right? Then become a legal communication expert or the NGO roles. And actually, when it comes to mediation, this is something that is really coming up. I don't know when you will watch this episode, but there's a guy called, there's this man called Fanya Mambo doing great things in mediation and so forth and so on. And therefore, these are areas you can actually pick up while still doing whatever you are doing. If you're in engineering, you can decide, let me start running AI and robotics, AutoCAD, and end up into a totally different avenue. Even in medicine, we have seen people in medicine transitioning to tech, or is, I don't know, AI in healthcare. So you are no longer stuck. You're just strategically stuck. So you have to pick, just look around. You can even go to ChatGPT and ask it, I do this course, give me some short courses I can do, and it can give you wonderful, wonderful courses. Okay. So where can you take these short courses? This is something very, very important. We have the local options, things like places like Kenya School of, okay, the TVETs that we have. Those are technical or the trades training. Those technical courses that people dislike can also be, change your trajectory for good. We have Strathmore University by digital and professional certifications, cybersecurity, CPA, all those things. We have the Kenya Institute of Management. You can go on and learn HR, leadership, and other business short courses. We have the NITA and the TVET institutions. I mean, hands-on training with the certifications. Then we also have the global online platforms that I will also mention in our next episode. And here we're talking about Coursera, which is from top universities. We're talking about EDX, you're talking about Udemy, you're talking about LinkedIn Learning, you're talking about Google Digital Skills for Africa, Alison, Skillshare. All these are places you can actually get these short courses. Write them down and you will thank me later. So many of these will offer certificates that can boost your CV or even count towards credit in the future. So this is something that you actually need to look up to, and you like me. So that it doesn't have to be a long time. It's just maybe even an hour every day or 30 minutes every day, or even an hour or two in the weekends consistently. If you do it over a year, 2 years, I mean, you have done more than the average people do. Okay. So, what are the tips for success in this case? One, balance is key. Don't let short courses interfere with your academic grade, because, again, despite at that degree you're doing that you think is useless, it is important, it's going to be important if you do it with a short course, right? So just take it, just read it. It's going to open doors that would otherwise have remained closed. So just pick it up, let it be the main thing, but have these short courses. Okay, be selective, choose accredited platforms or trusted institutions. Don't just waste your time and whatever you are learning is not accredited, or is not going to give you a certificate at the end of the day. So again, apply what you learn. So use your new skills in club, freelancing, class projects, or side hustles. Okay, if you're learning about leadership, start looking for leadership opportunities and experiment them. If you're learning about coding, you can even start a channel or something to teach about coding and so forth and so on. So apply what you learn. Okay, then keep your certificates safe because they will form part of your professional portfolio in future. That's something you have to do. So what do you need to watch out? um Before even we go to the advantages and disadvantages, there's something that you need to watch out here. One is burnout. Avoid talking too much at once. Okay, so that's something you have to taking too much at once. You have to really take in that you have a lot of, maybe you have exams coming up and you are really taking too much, and then you might have mental health issues and so forth. Scams are also a key thing. Always verify the platforms before paying, because some of these platforms will be paying, so be aware of scams. Discipline again. Online learning needs strong time management. That one I have insisted over and over again. Again, employers, there is some still value full degrees more than the short courses, but again, as I've said this before, it keeps on changing. Okay, so what are the advantages compared to this? We can be able to see Employability boost is give you an 85%, 75% affordability is flexible 90%. Again, we still have the risk of burnout, which is pretty high at a 60%. So you have to really be on the lookout for that. So in today's job market, a degree is not enough. You need to show you've got the skills, the tools, and the mindset to thrive in the real world. Combining your CUPS assigned course with the targeted short courses is how you take back control of your future. Whether you want to freelance, start a business, or become an expert in a niche field, this is the shortcut. Not everyone will do it, but those who do, they will win. Okay, so if you found this helpful, please like the video, subscribe. Remember, it's free. Just hit that subscribe button and share this with someone who feels stuck in the wrong course. Also, drop a comment. What short course are you planning to combine with your current degree? And in our next episode, we look at another alternative. If you don't want to miss it, make sure your bell is on, because your dream did not die. Hoops just delayed it. Let's fix that. Have it nice.